No. Well, I think a lot of the guys watching saying he's regarded, but
Well,
obviously who
that's
leads
what I meant.
the Estonian all-time money list, none other than Markku Kaplamaa. Who I believe is a European Poker Tour champion right here in Spain. But, certainly Martin.
What, an EPT?
No, not Martin, but the top Estonian player. Money list.
Okay.
Sorry, that was a rabbit hole. Martin P. right now, 2.7 million, which is only 21 big blinds. And that's still good enough for third. You can see Rido, who's on a 6,000 euro pay bubble, Parg. However, Rido has gotten himself in a position where he only has 5 big blinds left. And I'd say that the other 4 players are going to be looking over at Rido and saying, I'm not moving till you are, son.
Well, that's more or less what we've been looking at for this whole final table, and for a good bit of the second last table that we were watching as well. It's the stacks have been so polarized. There's a tournament within tournaments been going on here for hours.
And this is a classic case, I guess, with Sudworth. I mean, is folding an option here? No, not for James. It's only 275,000. But I'd say James is going to be a little bit careful with the remaining 3 million in his stack, considering the pay jump scenario.
Oh, well, Green Bay is down to 9-7.
Yeah, I mean he's even
well.
tougher spot because he's only got 10 big blinds, Parg, or less, and obviously Rado is licking his lips here. This is, if you're Rado right now, this is second only to picking up aces.
Well, this is second only to getting into a tournament that you lost to Saturday.
Fair enough. Green Bay's it. And we've seen this from Richard Liu several times before. He gets into a lot of pots, Parg, but he's been very careful about wasting chips once the flop comes. In bad spots. And now Liu's picked up a nut flush draw. Green Bay really only has one bet, and that's all in. He has a less than pot size bet back. And I wonder what kind of call this is for Richard Liu. I mean, I don't even know if he's got the the pot odds here, Parg. If he thinks
he's not going to call.
There's no reason for him to suspect that the ace would also be good. Which might leave him as few as I don't know, 8 outs. That's not enough. I think he's going to fold. What do you think? What do you guys think? Anybody out there? Looks like Green Bay is going to get this one through. Good pot there for Greenleaf, Martin Granvit. And everybody was satisfied with the results of that except for poor Rido, who can't believe that a 3-way pot resulted in no all-ins or exits. Sudworth keeps getting the devil's temptation. Here's how many chips you have. Here's how big the pay jump is. And here's your ace-king, son. Oh, boy.
There are fellows who would prefer they didn't get this. Ace King can be the start of a whole load of hassle. Oh, and this is exactly, oh, God.
Well, it's an easy scenario for Rado. It's only 5 big blinds. Green Bay has...
it's perfect for Rado. I mean, even if Raider loses the spot, he gets what, 12,500?
14 even.
14,000 and a chance of getting back to the Isle of Man without any diseases.
We won't know for 2 weeks, unfortunately, but yes.
Well, can you keep us posted?
Rado all in. From 0 to hero.
Oh my God.
This fella from the Isle of Man.
I think I almost heard a scream of anguish from the Isle of Man. but it may have been from closer.
Big double up there for Rado. And, geez, he's right back in this one. Can you imagine if this guy comes and wins the 52,000 part?
Yeah, I was looking the other geezer. No,
it's a great story.
Yeah, it's a funny story, but basically,
I mean,
if one guy wins it off the ticket, it doesn't mean that the other guy was going to, his seat draw would have been different. His whole progress through the turn would have been different. But let's not tell him that.
I don't know. Let's not dwell on the niceties. Cloaks and Daggers says, Ace King win, please. I think that was a Sudworth fan. James Sudworth is still healthy and hale, though. 24 big blinds with the blinds, excuse me, 60,000, 125,000. It's getting up there. I mean, there's only about 150 big blinds in this whole tournament right now. If that, maybe 130. It's getting very itchy.